Hello, everyone, and we are here again at our weekly career talks. I am Dan, training specialist, and I will be one of your hosts for today. Happy Friday and happy 11/11!
Happy
Woo!
11/11!
Yes, it's a lucky and fun day today because aside from it's a happy Friday and the great promos and boodles, have you guys added to your cart?
I would.
Later.
Later.
After this.
Right, we are graced here by my two lovely co-hosts, Lay and Ferdy. Please say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Thank you so much, Dan. And hello, everyone. My name is Ferdy, Offshore Staffing Managing Director at Emapta, and I'm happy to be here today. And I couldn't agree more with Dan today. It will be a fun and lucky day. And I think true luck is finding a job that you will love. Thank you, Emapta. So make sure to send your career-related questions, okay? Do you agree with that, Lenny?
I 100% agree with that, Ferdy. And I think it's not just pure luck. I think it's about finding the company that really cares for you and your career's growth. Oh, by the way, my name is Lay from the Global Talent Solutions team, your talent consulting specialist too. And we're here today to answer all your career-related questions. So after all, this is what this live session is all about.
That's right, Lay. So for our new viewers, this Career Talk is a live session where you can ask anything career-related or anything about Emapta. So just type in your career-related questions in the comment sections and we'll try to answer it later, okay?
All right, and I see that we now have Facebook Live viewers. Hello, everyone. Just send in your questions. And we have mentioned earlier that today is indeed a lucky day. And we want to make it true, right? So Today, we will be selecting one lucky winner of 500 pesos GCash. All right, from our comment section. So if you want to win, all you have to do is tag a friend in your comment together with your career-related questions.
So please don't be shy. Tag your friends and send us your questions. And who knows, you might be the winner for today. So we'll announce our winner of the 500 GCash prize at the end of the session. So stay tuned.
Great. So while we're waiting for the questions to come in, I will ask my co-hosts, Lay and Ferdy. All
Let's bring it on.
So my first question for today: do you really need to be fluent in English to be in the BPO industry, specifically here at Emapta?
I think more than just being fluent, it is not about how good or how great you deliver your speech in English language, but it can make or break if you will be choosing this career. I'd like to emphasize the effective communicating process. It's very important for you to build connections, whether it's verbally or written.
And if you're not that confident, you could always practice because what? Practice makes perfect. So you have to really be involved in conversing. Even if you're alone, you can practice that. So make you feel confident. Not really necessarily that you're fluent, but your confidence in speaking in English or continuously speak in English, that would be necessary. That would be an advantage.
Yep. Remember that practice makes perfect. Make it every day. Think about English every day, every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and even when you're at home with your family, you could even talk in English at home, right? So thank you for those insightful answers, Ferdy and Lay. So moving back to our program, here are our usual mechanics. We will first go through a couple of questions that we didn't get to answer from our last live session. So we will also be answering a few of those. Then we will be randomly selecting a question or two from the comments section. So for today, since it's 11/11, it's a very special day. Our Facebook Live will actually last for more than 30 minutes today. All right. So if you don't
for them,
yes,
that's why we're
right.
extending.
And if you don't get chosen today, don't worry. We will still have our future live sessions that we will announce through our social media pages. So don't forget to follow us. Okay.
That's right.
So while we're waiting for the questions to come in through our live on Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to be asking Ferdy and Lay some of the questions that we've gotten from the previous live. Are you guys ready?
Ready?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's go. So the first question that we have here is for Ferdy.
Ooh.
All right. So are you ready?
Yes,
Yep.
I am. Yes,
Okay. So Ferdy, what is the difference between a job and a career? And what advice would you give to someone who wants to explore a career?
Thank you. Thank you, Dan. That was
Nice
a very
question.
great question. Okay. Oh, a job is a certain task or maybe a role or maybe a positions that we certainly do on a daily basis, a weekly basis, monthly, yearly, for us to earn money.
Right.
While a career is a collective journey of all those jobs at any field. Now, just to cite an example, for a recruiter role, what is a typical role of a recruiter is to really help the organization to find those talents. So those talents that will be participating or contributing to the operations or managing the business. So if that recruiter decides to stay to be a recruiter for the rest of her or his professional career, then that recruiter was able to build a career in recruitment under human resources, talent acquisition. So that's an example. Now, a piece of advice that I would like, it's very important for us to find our purpose because
Right.
whatever job or career that we will be choosing for us to be able to find something that can pay the bills, it will be all right. So let's continue to upskill ourselves. That's the most important thing. Upskilling.
Yeah.
Try to improve yourself so we
Right.
can change the situations that currently have.
It's like, knowing your passion, knowing
Yeah.
what you really like. Because if it's just like you wanted to earn money and you shift it from one job to another and it's not related at all, then definitely it's called like job hunting. So you're
That's
just like looking for something to work on.
Great.
But if it's like your passion wherein you work on that and you really feel like you're like doing it, and it makes you happy.
yeah.
So like it's being part of like it's becoming your career,
Correct.
right?
Right. So basically, a job is what pays for bills, what you do every day, but a career is something that you're passionate about.
Yes.
Okay, so very well said. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Ferdy. Lay, do you feel any pressure right now?
I do feel because like, the answer of Ferdy is really like it's so broad that it really covers entire everything or like what the applicants or candidates are looking forward to really hear about these two topics like job and career.
Yes,
Sometimes
I
they
definitely
mistake
agree.
that they've mistaken job from career and career to a job. So,
If I may add,
Yes.
I forgot to say something. Pray
Yeah.
and act and do something.
of course, it's not just just praying and praying to
Make it happen.
yeah,
Or manifest, right?
That's the
Manifest
term.
and do.
Manifest.
And do.
Very good, very good.
of course.
Like it.
Okay, so for our next question, this one is for Lay.
All right.
So Lay, would you rather be at a low stress company with average benefits or a high stress company with above average benefits?
Okay, sure. So, for you to identify if the organization is a low stress organization and another organization is a high stress organization, you should be on both, organization for you to identify that. So, from my end, I've been to numbers of, or I should say, in my career, I've been to different organizations, and I must say I have been able to identify if this organization has a low stress organization, the other one is high stress. Well, I personally would like to be in an organization, not really necessarily average benefit or low benefit and low stress, but I can see, well, let's cite an example here with Emapta, okay? It's a low stress organization, but the benefits that you're actually getting is far from what the market is offering. So
That's
I
right.
must say, low stress, yeah, 100%.
Mhm.
Why would I stress myself if I can work in a
Yes.
low stress environment that could offer a high benefits, right?
Mhm.
So you guys can really choose if you are new to the industry and you're like looking for something or you have an offer at hand that's low stress, because you cannot tell yet. You haven't been in the
That's right.
organization, so how would you know? Um, just try, go on and be part of that organization. And if you feel like it's so stressful for you and it feels like the benefits is not matching, or if even if it has a high benefit, you can decide, because you're asking about mine, therefore that's the answer. Up to you, up to you to experience if you wish to move from one to another.
Right. So just like what Lay said, if you want to have a job that's low stress but above average benefits, go check out our openings at our website, emapta.com. And who knows, you might even speak to our recruiters here for the
Yeah,
NA.
exactly.
See you soon and talk to you soon.
Yeah. We'll wait for you guys.
There. Okay, so great answer so far from my co-host. We're now ready for the next question. This is for you again, Ferdy. So, how can you be proactive in your workplace without sounding like pabibo or bida-bida to other team members?
Well, to be honest, then this is a very tough question.
Mm,
Certainly, because there's always two sides of the story.
Right.
Different people, different person has different perspective on how to answer these questions. But I think before you proceed for a recommendation or suggestion to a certain group, it is very important you thought about it thoroughly.
Mhm.
You were sure about it.
Mhm.
You are not just going to act or to say something just for the sake that you would like to
Yeah.
say something because
Yes.
you want to get noticed.
right.
It is not bad to be proactive because in the workplace, in the corporate workplace, or in any organization, it is actually expected.
Yes,
It
it's
is
very
ex-
much appreciated.
It is expected to be
Is that
proactive.
something that you guys do in your team? Like, you encourage proactiveness?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, very much, very much.
It could result into more collaborations and productive output.
And
And,
we get some fresh ideas.
Agree
by
on
being
that.
proactive.
Agree on that. But I think I'd like to put emphasis something on for you to be proactive. Just take note about being moderate. So let's do it in
Yes.
moderation.
Exactly.
Moderation.
Everything has to be in
Yeah.
moderation.
Yeah. You need to assert. You need to
Yeah.
assert, and you need to be considerate as well with other people.
Right.
Yeah.
And just like what you said, there are two sides to it, right? So if you have a team member who's being proactive, you don't want to see it like bida-bida or
Mm.
babibo, but someone who's actually taking initiative.
Initiative.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, so I see that we're getting a few questions already through the live, but let's ask one more question for my co-host here, Lay. Okay, so this is a very interesting one. I think we might have some viewers today that are fresh grads. I think
Sure.
the graduation season just finished. So, what advice do you have for someone new to the industry?
Oh, I see. All right. So let's talk about different candidates that's new, because this is not only applicable to fresh grads, I should say, because there are other applicants who likes to, or would like to shift from one industry to another. So that's considered as new to the industry as well. I would highly suggest. Hello, fresh grads out there. I would definitely suggest, if you are eyeing for a specific industry, make sure to do a thorough research. Not only about the industry itself, so like any other industry that would definitely be of a competitive, or I mean in competition to the industry that you're applying for, because it will make you what do you call this? It will give you an advantage to the other candidates who are applying for this one. There are numbers of fresh graduates, and the competition is really at high risk, or I mean, it's at high level. So, for you to be able to be engaged or to be part of that specific industry that you're looking for, number one, make a research and be prepared. Of course, when you apply, make sure everything is available, or you're well prepared yourself itself.
Right.
And when you're being asked, you're able to really like give informations about what they ask about. So, how about you? Sure,
Well,
Ferdy.
try to spend most of your time leveraging technology.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we have YouTube, we have Facebook, but we need to use that, properly. Try to get as many research as you can that will benefit you.
All right. And this is one of the questions that I had when I was still a fresh grad. So as recruiters, do you think adding the extracurriculars are important, like organizations that you were a part of, certifications maybe that you took online? Do those things matter?
I think so, yeah. Because if you don't really have an experience or like proper employment prior or even an internships, because sometimes it's not applicable to
Right.
other fresh grads, right? So
Mhm.
your involvement in the organization, in your university or college or any other activity inside the school, like phase period. It's very important because you can always share that how you've been involved or what's your like position in that kind of activity. So they will see definitely.
Mhm.
Were you like a team leader or were you like a contributor? So it's very
Correct.
important, right?
Correct,
Yeah.
correct. And I'd like to add something on that because the key here is, I think, relatable,
Mhm.
relevant experience
Right.
while you're still, in school.
Mhm.
So during your interview, specifically during your first interview outside the world, so you will be sharing your experiences at school.
Mhm.
If you have those kinds of extracurricular activities, it might lead you to your not next, but your first opportunity. Okay, rather.
All right. So now you know to our fresh grads, follow the tips that we got today from our recruitment experts. All right. So we can circle back to these questions later because we already have some questions here through the Facebook Live. So let's answer this question from Nolor de los Santos Guerian. What are the perks of being part of Emapta? Or what do you guys enjoy the most about
Well,
being at Emapta?
Should
Well,
we
we're-
say
we're-
work-life balance?
Work-life
Number
balance.
one.
There you go.
Can you see our
Definitely.
background here?
This is
We're
not
not in
virtual.
Google.
Yeah.
We're in Emapta.
This is real. This is a real background.
Yes, yes.
So this is the number one thing we enjoy here with Emapta. It's work-life balance. It's very important, and we get to answer these questions often with the candidates. So,
Exactly.
Right.
like, what do you really offer? We offer a work-life balance. So that's number one. We highlight that.
Mhm.
Anything else that you would like to add?
Definitely the culture. The
Yeah.
culture of the company. Culture of the company. Very amazing.
Right. And apart from that, because we do the new hire onboarding
Mhm.
every Monday, one of the things that whenever we share the different parts of Emapta, one of the things that get our new hires really excited is our gyms. Like whenever they see the gyms on the video, they go, wow, you have a gym? I don't need my gym subscription anymore. Right? And, the amenities here in the office, it also promotes work-life balance.
Right.
So I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but behind us is actually our game area. So we have our foosball table there. We
Ping
have
pong table.
ping pong
Ping
table,
pong table.
yes. And
The Jenga area.
Yeah. So later, after this slide, the three of us
We'll
are
be-
going to be using
we'll
our
be
game
doing
area.
Yeah.
And
And I think you mentioned about the gym. We have also personal trainer.
yes, Coach Nix, if you're watching, hi.
That's why I see you around, guys.
Yeah, so if you become part of Emapta, you can enjoy those perks that we mentioned apart from the above average benefits, the culture, work-life balance. There's a lot more in store for you. Okay, so let's also check out this question from Jeka Kalakal. Jeka asks, what are your programs to promote continuous learning and upskilling? So I'll be the last one to answer,
Mhm.
but from your end, what are
Hi,
your
Jessica. Thank you for that
You go first.
question.
You go first.
So here with Emapta, we want to make sure to be involved with all the staffs. So we talk about career development. It's not just when you join Emapta, you will be on the same level of like position from your entire stay here. Should I cite myself as an example?
Sure. Definitely.
Thank you so well. Here I joined as a talent consulting specialist one initially, but of course the organization has a plan for internal or career growth, which I initially mentioned a while ago. Look for a company that would really care for you and your career growth. So I'm very happy to be part of Emapta because they really have a plan for me to move from one position to another. Well, of course, still being expert in the chosen career that I have.
Right.
So everything is plotted. So we have a continuous learning session where you can enroll even if it's not part of your career, part of your goal. If you wish to learn about a specific topic or specific detail or industry, it's available here in the map.
That's right. We have an endless opportunity for continuous learning. So we have set programs actually with our expert here. Beside
Yes,
beside
the learning and development expert.
definitely. But aside from that, part of being part of the operations, we were able to partner with Dance
Mhm,
to
mhm.
tailor fit those programs for upskilling and for enhancement of our capabilities. So that's why, very amazing. Again.
Right. And speaking of a specific program, so here at Emapta, we really promote a culture of continuous learning. And the way that we do that is through our learning and development program under the Emapta Academy. So all of our team members know this. We have weekly training sessions. That's right, weekly training sessions for all of our employees. So it's free for all team members here at Emapta. They could just register to any course that they like. We also have our in-house LMS or learning management system where they can take online courses at their own pace. Apart from that, we have team members, just like what Ferdy said, they request exclusive training sessions. How do we tailor fit those training sessions to their needs? Right, so there's really a lot of learning opportunities here at Emapta, and we're excited for you guys to experience that once you're part of the organization.
So
there.
come check out our
Yeah,
career
you are
page.
Okay, so I think we have one more question here. What fun activities do you offer
Uh-huh.
for your employees?
Fun activities. Okay, so I think it would be like per department, and then it will go with the entire Emapta.
Mhm.
Right.
So it's very interesting to be part of a specific team wherein you'll have your perhaps like a lunch out, and some of which with different holidays we observe, like last time I believe we have like the what do you call it, 5 day
5K de
5K de
Mayo,
Mayo,
yes.
but
Yeah.
it's like a Flores de Mayo in like outside the Emapta, but we do consider that as 5K de Mayo because during May we have reached 5,000. So we were
Yes.
celebrating then the 5K de Mayo, and our offices, we have around 14 offices here in the metro, and every offices put up their booth where they decorated and everybody has participated. So we have like even our team, the GPS team,
Right.
went to Baguio, and we really enjoyed. They have like free taho, strawberry taho. They had
Wow.
free ice cream, so we really enjoyed, and we felt the cold breeze of Baguio, some of which it's their first time to be there. So those are like just part of the activities that we have, fun activities that we
Right.
have here at Emapta. Is there anything that
I
you
think
have
that's just only
experienced?
the tip of the iceberg. Because we have a
Okay.
dedicated engagement on
Yes.
marketing
Yes, that's
that is
right.
doing those fun activities.
Mhm.
So watch out for it. Actually, do not get bored. It's
Yes.
more fun in Emapta.
Wow.
Exactly.
Right. And I remember, I think it was a few weeks back, we had this daily e-games
Right.
with our employee engagement team, right? So every day we have that. I mean, Emapta is 6,000 strong, so we want to make sure that everyone gets to have fun, everyone gets to join. So I even won
remember,
two of
like,
that.
Escape room. We have
Yes,
an
we also
escape
had
room,
an
yeah.
escape
Just
room.
recently.
Just recent. So
Yeah. So we have monthly thematic events. Just depends on what event we're gonna do. But there's really a lot of activities for you guys, and even Zumba sessions with Coach
Yes.
Nick, for example. So for those of you that it's almost 2023, it's the
So,
new
yeah.
year again, right? Gonna add it to our New Year's list. Lose weight. Do a Zumba session with Coach
Yeah.
Nick.
Right.
check here. So just here with
Highly
Emapta.
All right. So I think we could still answer a few questions that you received from the last one. So I'll ask one
One
for
each.
each of you. Yes. All right. So Lay, just to mix it up, I'm gonna start with you first.
Of course.
Ladies
No worries.
first. This time.
This time, ladies first. All right.
All right. So Lay, in choosing a career, which is more important? Choosing the career that you want but doesn't fit your skills, or a career that fits your skills but you don't like?
All right. That's kind of tough, but I'll try my best to answer that. Well, similar to not well, if you are to compare that to life experiences, not really about career related one. It's very difficult for you to push yourself to something that you don't like.
Yes.
Why? It's because you will not excel to that.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you feel like you want something and it's not like related to the skills that you have, there are so many available like tools or program where you can learn such skills. Everything is so handy now.
Yep.
There's no reason for you to say that, oh, I cannot do that, I don't have that skills. If you like something, you find ways on how to get into the career that you like.
Right.
So that's basically what I would suggest or advise to people who feel like they don't fit here because they don't have the skills, but they really love and would like to be part of that job.
Mhm.
So always
Always
number one,
just-
research, right? Make a research and then learn stuff to upgrade your skills. It's very handy nowadays. So push it.
Right.
Go grab it. Go whatever it is that you want. Go grab it. And just make sure that you are have all this. You have all these skills requirement, and you can learn from. You can learn everything that is required for that specific career. So don't push yourself to something that you wouldn't be a success, or you wouldn't be really productive.
And it's
Super
that
good.
passion that really drives you.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
If you want, yeah, right.
If
you want
you're
something-
comfortable doing that,
yeah.
I think that's it.
Even if you sometimes there's like an echo, or at the back of your head saying that you cannot do it, you don't have the
Yeah.
skills, just do it.
Yes. Don't
Do
listen
it,
to the
right?
voice
Don't
at the back of your
listen to
head.
that voice. Just do it. You can do it.
Do it and
Right.
decide.
Yes.
Yeah. You'll never know if you don't try, right?
Exactly.
That's right. You nailed it.
Okay. So our last question for today. This is for you, Ferdy. Okay. So how to make your team remain engaged and at the same time have work and life balance? Very interesting.
Oh, we're talking
It
about
is
work and
very
life
interesting.
balance.
Yes. But I think the key here is communication.
Mm.
So as long as you spend time, because your time is equally important as their time.
Yes.
So having, spending that time for you to have a meaningful conversation, it will lead to a productive conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that will lead to a work-life balance.
Mhm.
That's very short.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Us from this level of positions in the organization, we really feel like it's important for us to communicate or get the feedback from our managers like that, because we feel like we are being not really being overseen from time to time. We just want to make sure that they are there whenever we need help, whenever we need them. So although here with Emapta, you are given the full time to work on your task, you will not be supervised from time to time, being checked from time to time. No, you really have it all. It's just that they are there for us. So
Right.
of course,
And
conflicts arises, right? They are
Mhm.
there.
And as people leaders, if our team members feel that work-life balance is promoted within the team, they become more engaged, right?
Exactly,
It's like
exactly.
cause and effect, because they feel more engaged with work. They feel like they want to do more because I'm part of a team that value
Mhm.
my time, not just at work but also my personal life.
That's right.
That's right. Correct.
Very well said.
Okay. All right. So I think that's it. That's all the questions.
I think hopefully we answered all your questions
That's right.
because we did our best.
I'm so sorry, guys. Our time is up. This is all the time that we have for this discussion or this session. Wow, time went so by quickly.
Exactly. Time flies so
Oh
fast.
my god.
It really seemed like we almost had more than 30 minutes now.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we extended.
So, but don't worry, guys. You can always join us. We have another scheduled live session, so we'll post that in our Facebook page. And if you have more questions, please, you are free to ask, you are free to send us, and even ask your friends to, like, who are looking for a job. This is a great opportunity. They can join us with this session.
Okay, and we are now at the most
this is the most awaited
of our live session. I hope that our viewers are still there because we will now announce our lucky
Hope you are still
winner.
there.
Yeah. So the winner of our 500 pesos GCash, drum roll please. All right, do you guys want to read it together? Congratulations to
Jeka
Kalaka.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Congrats.
But for those who are not chosen, you still have a chance to win in our post-event giveaway. So please stay tuned in our social media pages for the mechanics, okay?
Right, and of course, guys, if you had fun today, or you have learned something, useful and helpful, remember to tag us on your stories. We have at Emapta Experience, and review our social media pages through the pinned comment.
Right, so that's Emapta Experience on Facebook and on Instagram, and I think you can also find us on TikTok and LinkedIn.
Yes.
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed our live session today. I hope that you learned something, and we hope to see you again at our next live session this December. Wow, it's already December.
Yes,
Or it's
it is.
almost December.
Who would know it
Right,
so
so-
fast?
Christmas
Santa Claus
is
is there.
coming. Yeah, Christmas is coming. We're beside our very beautiful Christmas tree. Yeah. So it's the perfect time to apply with us and start the new year right. Thank you for watching. Once again, I'm Den.
I'm Lay.
I'm Ferdy.
See you,
See you
again,
again
next
next
time.
time.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Happy
you, guys.
Friday.
Bye-bye. Happy
Bye.
Friday.
The BPO life. Sad and toxic.
Hey, that's not true. At least, not here in Emapta. Here, we get to fulfill our dreams, be the person we want to be, without the need of going abroad. And all of this while we're having fun. And having time for family and friends. Sounds different? We are different.